See how well this works, shall we? Excuse me. Okay, just a moment. Okay. Oh, there it is. Wait. Alright, okay. Oh, whoops. What'd I do? Let's see here. Alright, if you are there, Nez, I would like to... Oh, hold on, what's this? If you are there, if you are here, Nez, I would like to know if you can type in the chat. Like, you know, just anything to let me know that you're able to hear me. There we go. That's better. Alright. Seems to be a little Okay, so what we're gonna do is, oh, by the way, before I forget, this is RedGeko. Otherwise, you would have seen me on Cutie Cruise videos on Powercraft, or perhaps maybe elsewhere. I also go by the name of Masanaga, so if anyone happens to be watching, aside from Nez, sweet deal. So what we're going to do is we are going to start with this planet right here. Now, I'm not exactly sure how boring this might seem to some of you, but some input would be nice. We are going to be starting at the glorious cell stage. Now, Nez, if you are there, I would like to know if you can currently see the choices between herbivore and carnivore. Alright. Should probably do this. Okay, so you know what? This is actually kind of tough because I would mainly have something going on. Seems really late in the response. I'm watching it. I have Windows open. I'm watching the extra scroll window and then YouTube. It's kind of weird. It's good. Kind of works. Alright, so now I would have done normal on any occasion, but I'd like a little bit more difficult today. Now, this is what the cell will look like as soon as the game is started. I just hope that someone is watching. Alright, we're gonna name our planet something a little different. Oh god. You know, I really should have thought of this before I started. Yeah, that spelled right. There. Now, if no one here knows German, this means light dash 12B. Alright. It's time to start Lich. I quit. I probably completely botched it. Liched dash 12B. I'm going to turn this to just a quick. You have to actually put it on the round side anyway. Where is it? Right there. Okay. Shouldn't be that bad now. We're gonna skip the video, but basic summary here, we were brought here by a comet. Now this game is fairly old, and unfortunately when it came out it wasn't as popular as it should have been. I actually fell in love with this game right as soon as my dad bought it, and ever since I have been trying to find a way to get it back. Now, I got this through Steam for about like $5. It was not that bad, actually. Okay, I was just checking my video settings real quick among other things. Alright, so, as a carnivore, you are to eat all the little pink pieces of meat. Now, that's generally pretty easy. Seems a little on the slow side, huh? Alright, see this guy right here? This is who we're going after. He just gave us a part called Spike. That's right. Shit. Let's call our mate. And let's do it this way. And let's evolve to where we aren't going to die. Now, I'm gonna cheat because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to survive with the amount of DNA I just acquired. Okay, this guy, why do you gotta be blowing me up right now? Now, I'm gonna also be going into an herbivore, as that, strategically speaking, this is what's gonna help me survive, as well as my species. Let's randomly pick one that sounds good. That one didn't sound too bad. And you can also, of course, with every time that you move, you can change the name of your species as often as you like. You can also customize how it looks. This makes it more unique compared to other cells. Let's make this sucker green. Okay. Now, see, what I don't understand is that when I try and do my video settings on this board, to others their cell is transparent, but to me it is still solid. As to why, I have no idea. It could just be that my graphics card isn't as good as it should be. These guys aren't letting up. There we go. That's better. Alright. Come on, bro. Come on. Son of a bitch. You came at me. And I died. And that's to kick in the pants. Alright, so. Glorious thing about being an omnivore now is that I can eat plants. Which is good for me because then with plants being aplenty, as you progress, you get to grow and level up faster. The concept of this game, as far as cell stage, is pretty simple. However, I would not say that this game is really meant for everyone, as this does take a little bit of consideration as to... Okay, I would say consideration. That's actually wrong. I'd actually have to say that this game requires a little bit of knowledge of biology and a little bit of strategy as well. So, okay, here we go. Alright, so this is mainly what I'm looking for when it comes to plants. These little things right here. These lovely little green plants. Oh, poison, 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 bad, 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 bad. Yes, up to this point, poison is, well, let's just say the least that I am not a fan of poison when I'm on the receiving end, but other than that, I'd be more than happy to kill this blasted salmon bitch. So I can get the poison, but unfortunately I died. So now I have to start all over, because it doesn't respawn you where you die. Which, I mean, is totally fine, but if you're one of those people that are used to games where you respawn when you die, this is definitely not something you want to be playing. Because you do not respawn where you die. Especially when you reach creature stage, which won't be too much longer. I'd say at least another good 20 minutes. If I don't die. Actually. Preferable. Alright. It's about high time I should evolve. Okay. Now, we get to add jets. This will increase my speed by 4. And then this will increase my speed by 5. This will allow me to turn quickly. This will allow me to maneuver fast enough so I can dodge enemies and predators in general. Also, Sucker's a little hard to control if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so what I need to do is get the poison and omnivore parts before I get too far. Okay, got the omnivore part. Now, it's time to get the poison part. And that's the one thing I can't stand about the omnivore part. Is when that little... shit. I had the word. I died again. Lovely. Okay. We need to find poison, and fast, because I'm getting really tired of this. Oh, hey look, electrocution. Yeah, you get to find all kinds of parts as you go through cell stage. Come on, let me... Oh my god, you should have let me at the part. Seriously, I didn't get the... Did I get the point? Apparently I did. Alright, the only thing left now is poison. That's a bitch to get it. Might actually have to change my video settings to low. Just that way it streams better. There we go. Alright, let's try this. Let's see how well this works. Holy crap! Alright, well, aside from that little massacre that I just happened to have seen, I'm gonna go this way. and adapt accordingly. Okay, I need my poison. I need my poison part, like, as soon as possible. If you please. Ah, man, they really make sexual dimorphism one of those things, huh? Alright, so I'm actually going to change it up a little bit. Okay, so now that we got that, let's go. Let's see how this works. Okay, now that we got electrocute, we're immune to any electrical attacks, which is helpful to us, because then that means other electrical cells can't do shit. Oh, come on. There you go. That's right, we got them all. We got all the parts. Oh, that cell's dead. That is perfectly fine, because now that we have all the parts, we are now immune to poison. This makes things especially easier on me. Okay, let's do this. Alright, now that we have poison, we're able to defend ourselves a little bit better. Now with the omnivore mouth, I don't have to actually break the parts, as I can acquire the genetic code to level up for every time I basically stab somebody. Wait, I can feed off of bigger cells? No way! Awesome! Okay, so I'm going to do this real quick. And send this to 0. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Oh. Basically. Ladies and gents. Let's see how well this goes, shall we? Alright, so this is where things get interesting. For every action you create, or for every action you do, you have a consequence. And my consequence at this moment is carnivore. Now this is because I forgot to do the 2-to-1 ratio for vegetables and for plants and meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to my carnivore. There's nothing I can do about it now. Once the consequence has been set, you're pretty much done. And what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to strip down the cell to basically nothing. So that way we can customize it just a little bit better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to give it a little bit more length to it. And we're going to see how well this goes. Okay. Now that we've got the spine pretty much taken care of, we're gonna make it a little. We're gonna make this a little weird. Okay. So we're gonna use this one. And yes, I know it's mouthless, and yes, I know that can be a big issue. But we just I wanna get this thing looking at least a little bit better. Alright, so we're gonna give it the carnivore mouth. Actually, let's do that we keep rotating. That would be awesome. That'd make my life. That'd actually make my creature look a little bit better, don't you think? Okay. So now we're gonna arm it up with all of what we need. We're actually gonna do stock eyes for this creature. Stock eyes are going to be really nice for when you start out, because especially, at least in my opinion, they're nice when you start out. Okay, now that we've done that, now it's time to paint. So this is what our creature looked like when it was in cell stage, if you didn't have any idea, like if you couldn't tell. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you what the selections are. Okay. Okay. So this is what we got for paint. Now, it's not much, but this is the selection that we got. Now, if any of you are interested in a certain selection, such as, say, row 1, you can say row 1, and say A, B, C. Actually, this one doesn't look too bad. I actually kind of like that one. Row 2, same concept. Same thing goes for row 3 and 4, and say the page number if you're interested in doing it that way, so that way I can understand a little bit more. Actually, there's quite a few of these I didn't pay much attention to. Wow. That's not so bad. That actually looks kind of neat. Cool. It's not so bad either. I'm actually going to go through each of these individually, so this is going to take quite a bit of time. So if you want me to pick it up, just say so. It's totally fine. I understand. I don't want to see me play this game for about an hour and a half. As soon as I hit halfway on creature stage, I'm actually going to call it a day, and then resume it, say, tomorrow, and go from there. So let's see here. That one isn't so bad. You know what? I actually like this one. This is on page 1, row 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be C. If any of you who are still watching are interested, well, just maybe put a 1 down. If not, put down a 2. I'm gonna try and figure something out here. Okay, here we go. That's better. Just let me move that a little bit. Okay, so now that we've gotten that taken care of, any of you interested in this one? I mean, I like this one. How about the rest of you? I hope some of you actually like this one, because I do too. I mean, it's really nice. But if you want something different, I can always go here, and we can go through each individual base, and do it that way. This is a cute and creepy base, by the way. If you don't know what that is, that's basically, okay, I just see a toilet emoji in the chat. That's, actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll come up with my own thing. Although I like that one, I'm liking that one. Actually, that's not so bad. Keep that. I'll put a detail on it, though. Let's put some... Well, that doesn't look too bad, so let's do the underbelly look a little bit like this. You know what? Looks like a Cheeto? You know what? If it looks like a Cheeto, I'll stick with the Cheeto. Cheeto looks kind of nice. Let's go with the Cheeto. I might actually name the creatures that, by the way. Thank you for saying that, gamer. There we go. Alright. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because now I get to encounter the creatures I've made in the past. This one right here is definitely one of them, as well as that one, and that one. So, I'm going to be looking at some rather aggressive creatures as soon as I step out on the land and start interacting with other creatures. Alright, there's me heading up on the shore, and there's the rest of my crew. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright. Oh, and if any of you are wondering what that other noise is in the background, that would be my fan. Now, I do recommend that if you do not know if you are interested in playing this game, please play it. Hang on, I'm trying to talk to somebody at the moment. Okay. Alrighty. Now that we got this taken care of. Oh. God damn it, Zero. Why do you be doing this to me, man? Come on. Alright, so I found myself a part, and that is a jaw. Okay, so what I actually want to do is collect a few parts before doing anything else. Okay, see how that works. Alright. Well, anyone who has health bigger than myself, I refuse to fight against. So at the moment, what we are going to do is we're going to call our mates, and we're going to go through this lovely little process right here. Okay, now that we have this jaw, which technically we are already using, we can choose a different one. I personally like this one. This one, I like for this reason. Thank you, cute and creepy. Now, it looks like a Demon Cheeto. How you like that, Zero? Demon Cheeto. Right, now it's time to get some arms on this guy, because, let's face it, arms would be exceptionally helpful. Now, given the nature of this creature, I am actually going to make this a lot more fun for me, and go full-on aggressive. Which then means I get to enjoy this. This means I have very little social capabilities, and I am going to be out to kill. That sprint would be helpful. So this means I have to change some of my parts so that way they actually work. Charge 2 would be really nice, actually. Let's get that charge 2 on there. And we're going to get ourselves a higher strike. So we're going to get this. While these hands in particular allow strike, we're going to make it have a higher strike count. If that makes any sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to add sneak, because predators need that. And we're going to add flight, because, you know what? Screw being stuck on the ground. I ain't having it. Alright, so Demon Cheeto can now fly, and that's what we're going to name it for now. Because, why not? Alright, so this is Demon Cheeto. Now, we're going to edit a few things with Demon Cheeto, but first, I want to find out where each of these layers are, so that way I can switch it up at a later time. I feel like it would be this one right here. Okay, so there's that. Alright, cool. Well, now that I know that, we're going to add a little bit more we're going to add the final detail to Demon Cheeto, which is going to be this. And we're gonna make it match just enough. Actually, that would be white, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be white. Ish. White-ish. Nope, apparently I got that wrong too. I'm trying to find out where the color is that matches it, at least even just a little bit. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to change it up completely. Is this the same coat? Actually, you know what? That looks kinda cool. Alright, Zero. Thoughts on this? Demon Cheeto? Version 2.0? Wait a second, is this it? Nope, guess not. Alright then. Looks like this is how it's gonna look. Alright, it's time to go and conquer some stuff. So, as you may have noticed earlier, there was a ring of nests surrounding my own. Now this allows me to gain a lot of XP very quickly. That scared the fuck out of me. I'm going to be literally full on aggressive, which then means that I get certain discounts when I hit Civilization and Space Stage. Now, I'll get to that in a moment. I'll discuss that later, in the next time that I'll be doing this. Now, causing an entire species to go extinct helps you level up fairly quickly. Now, we are going to kill these guys. Now, if you've noticed, it says it gives a certain amount as to how many you can kill for it to go extinct. This is where it's going to get a lot of fun. Let's grab that part, and then we're going to do this. And I almost died. Thank God I didn't. Because that would have been bad. That would have been very bad. Okay. Here we go. Alright, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Now, let's collect this part. Then this part. This one over here. Oh, get back over there, damn it. Then this one. Now, eventually, each part you use has an evolutionary step forward. So, I'll give an example as soon as I eliminate this nest. Well, we just grew a brain. Well, okay, I'm sorry. I meant to say a bigger brain, which means I can add somebody to the pack, which I'm actually not going to do for a while. Because I like to at least have a group of 3. I do not like doing groups of 2. Alright, so this right here is a creature that apparently is already aggressive, so we're going to take care of it. Now we're gonna fly out of here because I'm getting shot with poison. See, now, drawback with being a full-on raging carnivore is that if you take on a nest, you might consider yourself screwed. Okay. Now we're gonna fly back. We're gonna sneak. And then, we're gonna scare the fuck out of them. Okay, eat that, get my health up. And there you go. And that, my friends, is how you conquer an entire species. Alrighty, and solo, no less. I can't stand doing it in groups when I am not high enough yet. The more powerful I am, the better off. So, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna head over to this nest, and then go towards the mate. Ooh, parts. And see what kind of stuff we got. Death Diamond Dragon. Alright, well, this is how some people get creative. I would like it if they would really release this game as, you know, an anniversary kind of thing, but with updates to it, you know. Update the game a little bit so that there's something new to it. There are a lot of parts here. I need to gather as many as I can before I die. That's the one thing about nests. If the nest has aggressors, make sure that you collect as many parts as possible before you die, whether they see you or not. I'm gonna snuck away. They won't be able to see me when I collect up the corpses that they have around the nest. Thankfully, all I got left is that one. Alright. Glad we got that taken care of. Okay. So. Back home we go. Now we have some new parts that we're going to be using as soon as we get over there, because we actually need to, well, as you said, we need to get, as you said, Zero, Flesh Demon be getting savage. Okay, alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to change the jaw, as there's a new one with better stats. See that? so let's see here. We're gonna do this one. There we go. Alright. Arms are fine. Do a new hand. Change the foot. Now, in most cases, I would be collecting as many parts as possible before finishing the game. Like, before finishing the tribal stage. But I just want to at least show you how awesome this game is just in general. So I'm just gonna play through it as quickly as I can so I'm not boring the hell out of all of you. There we go, get some antlers. Everything's better with antlers. Oh, you know what son of a bitch, I should have done a deer mantis. That's what I should have done. I should have done my deer mantis that I made. That would be awesome. Yeah, that right there was a mistake. Okay, fix that. There we go. Alright, let's see. What else did I miss? Anything in the cute and creepy area? No. Oh. What's my sprint? Level 3? Okay. Exoskeletal parts are kind of cool, but they really don't do much except for looks. I might do that later, but not right now. Alright. Let's go at this again. Wow, I have 4 messages on Skype. Damn. Should probably get to that eventually. Alright, here comes the beautiful part. Migrations. Migrations are especially useful. That means different food locations. Now, this is how you bring others onto your pack. You basically dance, sing, charm them, make them come with you. Now, for every action you do, they do as well. You fly, they fly. You attack, they attack. You run away and hide, they run away and hide. Unless, of course, they're being attacked. Not even kidding. If you run and hide and they don't come with you, it is because they are defending your sorry ass. Up and over. That was a spice geyser. Spice is the currency of the civilization and space stage. Okay, here we go. Sneak. Because I'm not sure what's around here, and I'd like to make sure I go undetected. But these little bastards right here, I hate them. With a passion. Oh, look. And how about I scale? Fuck at you guys, you can leave me the fuck alone. Hey, you attack me, my buddy's gonna oh, see, there you go. There you go, there you go. Told you. I told you. Run away and hide. And here's the new nest. That's what it looks like, and we're just about, well, I wouldn't say just about halfway, but we're pretty damn close. In my opinion. So now what we're going to do is we're going to collect as many parts in the surrounding area and go from there. We're going to sneak again. Shit. And sneak doesn't last very long. But if there's one thing I do know, is that if I die, I still get to keep all the parts I collected. So that's a bonus. Oh, look, there's another me. Oh, shit. That one's aggressive. Should probably hold off on that. Just go, son of a bitch. Well, upside is I got some parts. Hello? Oh, no, please, no, son of a bitch. So, now that this has happened, all the data that all the hell I went through to get to where I was, I have to do it all over again. Now, I'll pick it up tomorrow to where I was before I died. So, I will get back to you tomorrow with a better game. So, this is Masanoda, and I bid you all an awesome day.